Our favorite key on the computer is the undo button. Click, a fresh start. We've often thought, wow, wouldn't it be nice if there were an undo button for our health as well? Well, now there is. This is the era of lifestyle medicine. That is, using simple yet powerful lifestyle changes to reverse or undo the progression of the most common chronic diseases, as well as to help prevent them. For more than 4 decades, I've directed a series of randomized controlled trials and demonstration projects proving for the first time that the radically simple lifestyle medicine program described in this book can often reverse the progression of many of the most common chronic diseases. It can be undertaken in combination with drugs and surgery, or sometimes as an alternative to them. We continue to be amazed and inspired that the more diseases we study and the more underlying biological mechanisms we research, the more new reasons and scientific evidence we have to explain why these simple lifestyle changes are so powerful, how transformative and far-ranging their effects can be, and how quickly people can show significant and measurable improvements, often in just a few weeks or even less. We're excited that our research and the studies of other investigators are proving that many of the most common and debilitating chronic diseases, and even much of the damage of aging at a cellular level, can often be slowed, stopped, or even reversed by this lifestyle medicine program. These include reversing even severe coronary heart disease, reversing type 2 diabetes, reversing, slowing, or stopping the progression of early-stage non-aggressive prostate cancer, reversing high blood pressure, reversing elevated cholesterol levels, reversing obesity, reversing some types of early-stage dementia, reversing some autoimmune conditions, and also reversing emotional depression and anxiety. Our studies have been published in the leading peer-reviewed medical and scientific journals and also presented at the most well-respected physician conferences. No other lifestyle program has this level of scientific evidence on reversing these chronic diseases. And this is one reason why a panel of independent experts from U.S. News and World Report rated the Ornish diet as #1 for heart health in 2011, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 2017. Awareness is the first step in healing, and science is a powerful tool for raising awareness. Our peer-reviewed research findings provide the credibility to help overcome what's often the biggest obstacle, skepticism that such simple lifestyle changes can have such powerful, far-reaching, and measurable improvements, and how fast you can feel better. In that spirit, we're including this information not to boast, but hopefully to inspire and to empower, to rise above the noise and misinformation that are so prevalent. We've used high-tech, state-of-the-art scientific measures to prove the power of this very low-tech lifestyle medicine intervention. The science may motivate you to get started. The extraordinary benefits you're likely to quickly experience are what make this sustainable. Radically simple, yet powerfully proven. We learned from Steve Jobs that people who have spent their lives deeply understanding something complex can make it really simple for others to learn. Because when you really know a subject, you can reduce it down to the essence of what's most important. For example, Steve said that he was more proud of what he left out of the iPhone than what he included. Although the underlying technology is highly complex, there's an elegant Zen simplicity in its design that makes it extraordinarily powerful and yet intuitively easy to use because it's based on a deep understanding of what's most important and what really matters and what doesn't. You don't even need a user manual. He and Johnny Ive applied the same ethos to the ecosystem of all Apple products they created, and this made it the most valuable and emulated company in the world. In that spirit, this book represents the quintessence of what we've learned about the power of lifestyle medicine. We emphasize the research that we've conducted rather than giving a comprehensive review of the scientific literature. We've included only what's most essential, and we hope you find it to be useful. We've shown time and time again that this lifestyle medicine program often works to reverse and help prevent many of the most common chronic diseases for most people. We've consistently achieved bigger changes in lifestyle, better clinical outcomes, larger cost savings, and greater adherence than have ever been reported. So if you carefully follow the lifestyle changes we describe in this book, there's a good chance it may be effective for you as well. Here it is, why it works and how you can do it. Our program has 4 major components, and each one is a healing modality on its own and synergistic when done together. The first is a whole foods plant-based diet. It's naturally low in animal protein, fat, sugar, and refined carbs, but high in flavor. It's primarily fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, and soy products in their natural, unprocessed forms. The principles of eating this way are simple and clear, and we outline these in Chapter 4 and offer amazingly delicious recipes in Chapter 8. The second is moderate exercise, like walking and strength training. So do what you enjoy. If you like it, you'll do it. Chapter 5 shows why and how a little exercise goes a very long way. The third is stress management. Chapter 6 introduces you to techniques like meditation and gentle yoga that can enable you to do more and yet stress less. And the fourth, and my favorite, is love, social support, and intimacy. You know, people who feel lonely, depressed, and isolated are 3 to 10 times more likely to get sick and die prematurely from pretty much all causes when compared to those who have strong feelings of love, connection, and community. Chapter 7 describes how we can transform isolation into healing.